That's right, you guys see it, I see it. I was able to generate $400 on the first day of testing this product. And in fact, I've been able to generate about $20,000 since then in about a week with 35% profit margins. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Yash. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, then welcome to it. So as you guys saw in this video, I'll literally be teaching you step by step on how to find potential winning products that can generate you at least $100,000 a month in sales.
Oh my God!
Now this process is super easy, so even if you're a beginner watching this, you can definitely go ahead and replicate it and find amazing products to sell on TikTok. For example, look at this product right over here. By utilizing the same exact strategy, I was able to do some pretty good damage with it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, all I'm going to say, guys, is that this tool right here, PP Ads, has never disappointed me. So I really want to hop into a raw live product research and validation session where you can see on how I really utilize this to maximize the result. Alright, so once you're in your account here, practically on the homepage where it says TikTok ad search, you'll see a bunch of these different advertisers running ads, right? But we want to really consolidate our search, really only find products that are worthy. So when it comes to the filters, that is basically the most important thing. Where it says category, we're going to go ahead and just keep it at all. Where it says, country and region, I like to usually do just North America. So we'll do United States and Canada, as those are pretty much one of the most profitable two markets. Call to action button, we can do shop now. We can also do order now, we can do visit store, and let's also do learn more, right? These are the most known call to action buttons that advertisers utilize when it comes to ads. For e-com platform, I like to do Shopify. And by the way, if you are looking to start a new Shopify store, you can now get it for only $1 a month for 90 days if you do utilize my link in the description down below. Not too sure on how long this promo will be active for, so definitely take advantage of it. When it comes to ad type, I usually just leave that blank. For landing page, we obviously want with landing page, right? Actually driving our, ad to an e-commerce product page, a lander in other words. For ad impressions, I like to do at least 15 to 20,000. So let's just do 10,000 in this case, right? That means that the advertiser has spent or is spending at least a few $100s actively. Total likes, we can pretty much do about 100. Popularity, days, like rate, pretty much just leave that all blank. We don't want to, narrow and filter down too much, I would say. Where it says first seen, now I like to make sure that I'm seeing products that are, very new to the market that really haven't really amassed a lot of, market awareness and reach, right? Like I said, they're more newer to the market, they have more scalability, and of course more longevity because of that. So we want to do past 15 days, right? Really ads that have been only up since the past 15 days, if you must say. So now that we have all these filters, you can even go ahead and just save this current search. So let's just call it Yash Ecom. This way it's a little bit more convenient when you do hop back on PP Ads. So now what we want to do is basically just see any dropshipping products, right? And of course you can probably just tell from the thumbnail. So let's look at this one. Okay, so it does seem like this is a private label product, so let's ignore that. Again, guys, I'm keeping this very raw, right? That's, again, the main purpose of this, because I want to really draw a realistic picture. The Pocket Pro.
I caught my friends watching movies and TV shows on their small phone screens, so I showed them this. It comes with
So this is, quite frankly, a pretty saturated product, and I just know that, from being in the space for a little while now. You can do your own due diligence and, confirm that. Let's go on to the second page. Sometimes, you might have to go on different pages or multiple pages, I would say. What is this? So this does seem like a lipstick. Let's look at their product page, okay? Over here, by the way, you can see the ad impressions, the ad cost in the number of days, the Shopify platform, the country or countries that they're targeting, the age group, the gender, all that great stuff. It's absolutely amazing. So let's look at the website. Okay, so this does seem like an actual brand. So all good. Let's go back to the drawing board and continue scrolling. So I want to really look for something interesting, something good. I want to make it worthy for you guys, okay? So let's go on to the third page. Here we are. Again, a lot of these are just private label brands. I can just tell, so I'm not just going to even waste my time when it comes to that. And let's go to the fourth page. Actually, this is very interesting. So you see this Dino plushie by this advertiser, Mush Plushies. I think I saw that actually. Sometimes you'll see stuff like this where, You just have to catch it during the right time.
A few moments later.
Right here. So this is like the same plushie basically. So Dino weighted plush. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate this tab. So there's two advertisers behind this. Okay. So I'm going to click on advertiser details for that one. And then we're going to go on to the other one that we saw, the second one that we saw. So now we have 1 and 2. So let's look at the first one. So we can see that these guys are targeting a few countries, but they're running for about a month. They have a bunch of TikTok ads. I mean, over 1,100, spent a good amount of money. Now, just keep in mind that this isn't 100% accurate, but it's a very good representation, okay? So usually, I like to sort by ad impressions, okay? So they're running a lot of ads, so we want to see like their top ad impressions, okay? So again, these seem like their main markets, like Australia, Canada, like the typical big 5 countries, US. So, you know, they have a good amount of impressions, I would say, and they're running a lot of ads with different creatives. So we'll come back to that in just a little bit. These guys aren't spending that much, still over 200 ads targeting the big 5, some of the European countries, running, you know, for a lot of days, 125 days. So let's sort by ad impressions. So sometimes they're using like one page to, you know, run to like multiple different products, but it seems like they're running this product, which I'm curious about.
Where has this been all my life?
Okay, so this was something that they were running last year, obviously. So that's fine. This is something that they're currently running, right? And they've only started running it very recently, over the past 2 days, I would say. And again, these guys have been running it for like the past week or two. Only some of their ad creatives, you know, have been going on for, you know, like about 2 weeks, I would say. But essentially what you can do here, ladies and gents, is you can look at a lot of data, right? You can see how much they're literally spending every day. It seems like yesterday they've spent about $2,000, which is a lot of money. They've been consecutively spending a few $100s per day. This one right here, again, they've only been running it for a little bit of time, but we can see that yesterday they spent about $200. Today, not so much. They haven't been running it for the longest time, right? So I'm more interested in these guys because they're obviously doing something that's working, right? If they're spending this much money every day, you know, they're obviously doing something right, and there's more and more ads every single day, okay? You can also take a look at their ad copies, like which ad copies are the most prominent. Like this one has been used 753 times, okay? So you can literally just copy that. Very, very cool. It's also gotten a lot of ad impressions, you know, I think over 1 million. So let's do this. Let's take a look at their lander, okay? So we'll go to shop now. And obviously you can take a look at their creatives right over here. Okay, you can also download their creative right here if you want to utilize it for initial testing purposes, okay? That's completely fine. Everyone does it. So let's take a look at their URL. So here, again, they've done a very good job branding their store. Nice one product store. Could, you know, add more reviews, but I'm not going to get into critiquing. But overall, a very nice, clean, you know, product page. They're selling it for about, you know, $13. You can see all their variants. You can see the different sizes. You can also go through their funnel, right? And see what they're doing. See how you can go ahead if you do decide to sell this product. See how you can improvise, right? You want to do better than the person next door. How can you make a better offer, have more competitive pricing, better product page, a better funnel, okay? That is your job to do. That is your due diligence that you have to go ahead and do. Okay, so now what I want to do is just go back into TikTok, right? I want to go back into TikTok ad search and go into the filters, okay? Because again, these are the ads that we should be worried about. These are the competitors that do really matter, again, based on the filters, right? These are the ones that are relevant. So again, depending on product to product, ladies and gents, you're gonna have to go ahead and sometimes try different keywords. Everyone is going to name their product a little bit differently, right? Like these guys are naming it weighted plushie. So let's just, again, try weighted plushie, okay? And again, you wanna do this with the filters apply. Let's just do plushie, something more broad. So again, this is our competitor. Obviously, there's other plushies being ran. So we know that plushies are doing well, right? This is actually a product that I mentioned in my winning products video, which is super, super interesting. But that just really, you know, proves the point that plushies are in the market right now, or are in the market in general. This is another plushie right here. Sometimes you find other really cool products when you're doing this as well. Like there's really no end to the cycle when it comes to this kind of stuff. But let's also do Dino plushie. So this is a very good indicator, okay? Let's just do plushie dino. Just make sure that we go through all the different keywords, different key terms. So I would say this is definitely a good product, not much competition. There's one main competitor, as we saw, and then there's other, one or two smaller competitors as well that we really shouldn't be too worried for, but it really tells us something that, they are running it and there might be potential in the market for a product like this. So this is great to really get inside data. If you've ever been curious about the countries, the age, the advertisers targeting, more so, the amount of impressions and how much they've spent, this is really, really good, right? There's also different tabs for data analytics and stuff like that you can easily go down here like we saw before and just take a look at their ad copy and the number of ads they're running and stuff like that. So very, very, very cool. Really gives you that inside scope of what you really want. Now, I know there's a bunch of tabs up here, but I primarily only like to use two, and that's TikTok ad search, and the other one is this newer one, which is product search, okay? So let me show y'all on how I filter through here. So this is more so finding products at hand, and then you can even see what advertisers are running that specific product. So we'll filter by Shopify for the platform. For country, region, again, we'll do United States and Canada. Category, again, if you're in the market or if you're just, selling to a niche specific audience, you can very much filter by that. My thing is, if you're a beginner, you should just let what product make you money, don't be too picky. Ad impressions, again, I would say, let's just do 10,000. Total likes, we'll ignore that. Like rate, we'll ignore that. First ad date, we can do 15 days. You can also, mess around with 30 days, but 15 days is definitely better. And the number of ads, right? Like we want to make sure they're at least running, I would say like 10 ads, right? 10 individual ads. So you'll find just a bunch of products here. Let's see just what catches our eye. So again, this is another plushie. I believe we saw an ad for this that one of the competitors was running. Another one right here. So again, this is definitely a good sign. We'll probably revisit this, but 278 ads within like the span of a week and a half. Damn! 22 ads, a span of about a week. So this Cuddle Bunny is definitely in market, new in market. And like I said, they're like naming it completely differently. So sometimes you do have to go ahead and mess around with keywords, but you can find a bunch of products here, ladies and gents. And chances are if something, repeats 2, 3, 4 times, that's definitely a good sign. Like, these two products right here. Another one that's repeating. Wow. So we'll definitely take a look at that one too. Again, you can go on and on. Again, this one, there's 4 advertisers. Now, typically I don't like there being more than like 7 or 8 advertisers. Not a good thing. So another one pertaining to like pheromones and stuff like that. So another one. Another one. So again, this is like right in the prime time of this product. I would stay away from it. Chances are those people are spending a lot of money. Another one right here. So it's going to be very hard to get in because you're basically bidding against other advertisers. Okay. Plushie Bunny. Again, this is only the 3rd one we saw in the 6 pages. But yeah, this pheromone infused one is just all over the place. I want to see if it's on this page too. No, but again, there's just way too many. This bunny though, I like it. There's about 3 or 4 that we saw amongst like dozens of advertisers based on the filters, right? So these are the ones that actually matter, remember. So let's just take a look at the one we saw on the first page. Okay, and again, you can look at all of them if you really want. That's not a big deal. You probably should, right? To see which ones are running the best creatives, the best offer, and other things. So let's take a look at these guys. We will go to, let's just go to advertiser analysis for a more in-depth view. So, I mean, they're not really spending a lot of money. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Again, not a lot of ad impressions. So let's find another competitor. I'm curious to see if there's any other competitors with more ads, spending more money. So this one has about 50 ads, and let's do advertiser details. Again, so they're spending a little bit more money, okay. Not too bad. These are like other products that they're running on this page or that they ran before. So sometimes you just have to do like last seen to see their recent products. But again, it seems like they're just testing. Oftentimes, ladies and gents, like, don't let this throw you off, but a lot of people don't know what they're doing. So it may be a really good product. And in this case, it definitely seems like it's a great product because there's a few people attempting to, run it. But that's where you can come in, right? That's where you can come in and really dominate the market. Oh, wow, look at this one. I can't believe I missed this one. I think this was on the first page. So these guys are definitely spending a good amount of money. I can say 280 ads. Yeah, so again, they've spent almost 10K in about a week and a half. It could be even a little bit more. About 300 ads, 1 million impressions, selling to the big 5, which is a great thing. Let's do first seed. Nope. Let's do, again, this is all today, right? These are ads that they've all launched today. Today is April 11th. So they launched a lot of ads today, which is a really good sign. They're launching a lot of different creatives and ad copies too. All right, so let's do ad impressions. So yeah, these guys are spending a good amount of money. It's very obvious. You can see that this ad alone has gone probably close to 50 orders. So again, they've really branded the store. Really nice store, if you ask me. Very nice and simple. I mean, products like these don't really need, a lot of justification or unfolding. This is a good way to see, or for us to really dictate that this product is doing well. At least for 1 or 2 people, it's working really well. So now what we want to do is we want to go to our safe search, okay? And we want to do just different keywords, just like how we did before. So that's the competitor that we literally just saw. This is another one, Sequence Shine. So I like to just open that and we'll go back to them later on. This is another one. Okay, and there's again a few pages. So the rest of them just seem like that main competitor. Let's take a look at the other 2 ones. So these guys have spent decent, but they're also, it seems like they're they're selling other things, but they're really focused on this product right now, currently. I don't even think they run ads anymore for whatever reason, right? Could be whatever reason, but don't let that throw you off, because could be that they moved to a new store, right? Because this seems like a general store or something, because they're selling another product too. God knows whatever other products they're selling on the back end. So they very much might have moved to a newer one product branded store, you know? And again, these guys aren't spending too much money, so you shouldn't be really worried about these guys. But this just really, goes to show that this product is definitely worthy in the market right now, and it's mass targetable and mass approachable, right? That's what we want to see when it comes to our products, because those products can be, marketed to different audiences and stuff like that. I actually made a really good informative video when it comes to this kind of stuff. Click right over there, where you can actually almost make any product a winner, okay? But again, there's just so many different angles that you can take with a product like this. You can sell to kids, you can even sell to young adults with anxiety and stress and ADHD and stuff like that, okay? Yeah, I would definitely say that this plushie, even the last dino plushie, is something that you can definitely go ahead and sell after doing some validation.
Well, it's as easy as that, ladies and gents. You can find amazing products through PP ads. If you do want to sign up for the platform, definitely utilize my link in the description down below, as it will give you 20% off when signing up. So other than that, make sure you guys do go ahead and implement this into action. I recommend doing at least an hour or 2 of product research and validation every day. And the reason I say that is because the more you go ahead and expose yourself to the market, to these different variations of products, you'll go ahead and develop something called the dropshipping eye, where you'll be able to recognize patterns and trends a whole lot easier over time. Until the next one, your boy is out. Peace.